we got some stellar prospects in the draft, and there was just a mock draft put out. So I just kind of want to look through it.
Give
Here's
me
what
90
it looks
seconds.
like as of right now. This is what we're looking at. We have Darren Peterson slotted to go number 1.
Another guard to Brooklyn. Oh God.
Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
Darren Peterson is slotted to go number 1.
Your mock draft broke.
At number 2, AJ DeBensa to BYU.
So why would
Or
I
from
ain't better than
BYU
Boozer.
to the
Well, to
Wizards.
Washington. Yeah. That would be
He ain't
the.
He ain't better than
that'd be-
Boozer.
I don't think he is. That would be
Damn.
the franchise player the Wizards need.
For sure. Respect Keyshawn George, but yeah.
He's not a franchise
So
player.
they could get down together. I actually like them together.
I like Keyshawn as a player. It's just franchise player. It's a different level of prospect.
Respect your French brother, Alex R.
I respect Alex Sar. He ain't a franchise player. In my
Hey,
opinion.
for real, like if they're able to get this pick and they get AJ, I actually love their future with Alex Sarr, AJ, Keyshawn, and then I mean you still got Bilal
Don't
there
forget about
too.
Bilal Koulibaly now.
Nah,
You got Trey Johnson on the bench.
I'm good off Bilal. Trey Johnson, yeah, I'm good off Bilal.
Damn, you good off Bilal
Trey.
already?
I'm good off Bilal.
Mars, no way you good off Bilal.
I'm
Like
good
that.
off Bilal. We're in what's he in now? Year 3, right? Year
Yep.
3.
Nice shit.
We're in year
Come on,
3 and the
Mars,
same,
there's no way
and
you-
the-
there's
all
no
the
way you
upside
good
is
off
based
Bilal.
on physical tools that haven't translated to any tangible value.
Oh, Mars, that boy young. He got it. And on top
That's
of
fine,
that,
but
Biggest
I can
Bilal
acknowledge what's
Koulibaly
happening.
fan last year.
the
Yeah,
thing
he
about
started
it,
the
though, Mars,
season good. I thought he took an offensive jump. Turns out he didn't.
but Mars, he don't got to be a 20 point
So
per
now
game
you
type
unlike
scorer.
him.
He can't
If
score,
he's
Ron. He
next
can't
to-
put the ball in the basket, Ron. He
that
can't put the ball in
Mars,
the
that's cool. But what can he do? He's athletic and he plays defense. You put him.
He's not even that good of a defender.
That's
It's
fair.
in theory defense. That's the thing. The thing with Bilal Koulibaly is in theory he can do things. In reality, he don't do them. He runs fast and jumps high. In theory, he can play defense. In reality, he's bad on defense. So like, I'm cool. Like he's 21. He might turn it around. But I'm also at the point where I'm not gonna just deny what I'm seeing because of young potential. The 3 years I've watched him play, he's had stretches where he's looked like a promising prospect. The reality is, more often than not, he's been a bad player.
Damn,
Shout out to
Mars.
Bilal, though. Maybe he figures it out, and then someone's gonna be like,
Ron.
"Oh, Mars, you said he sucks."
Ron, this man
Well,
Mars
if he
is
doesn't suck,
unlike
then what should
Bilal
I say?
Koulibaly. We talk about double.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like,
I liked
there you
it a
go,
year
Chill.
ago.
He went back
I
and
scrolled all
bookmark
the way
that
back
shit.
through the archives. Scrolled
Yeah,
all the
here,
way back through the
bookmark. Hey,
archives. Give me
Ron,
my
I
like back.
Ron, I
Yeah,
told
give
you
me my
I do
like
that
back.
when the girl don't answer my DMs, I snatch all my likes off her page. Bitch, you don't get that.
Yeah, give me that like
hey,
back.
Jordan.
man.
Existed. And I
Jordan,
might
I ain't
block
unsending
your ass,
no
too, though.
DM.
You're not gonna get my stamp of approval. Hell no. Give me my
Facts.
stamp back. Yeah.
All right, number 3 on this mock draft from Jeremy Woo. Jeremy Woo has Cameron Boozer out of Duke going to the Utah Jazz. How do
The
we like this?
Jazz.
I'm actually getting higher on him and Darren Peterson, to be honest. And the reason I'm getting super high on him is because I
Sure
think his
you are.
physical. Can I say something positive without you taking little digs? My God, take 90 seconds, Ron. Chill out. Okay, so what I'm saying is his physicality will translate. A lot of people say he's just bigger, stronger than everybody in high school. And I'm like, you know what? I'm watching this kid. I'm like, he's bigger and stronger than everybody in college. He's probably going to grow into being bigger and stronger than everybody in the NBA as well. I mean, he's 6'9". He's physical as hell. And last I checked, physicality wins. Giannis is winning. Şengün is winning. Jokic is winning. Size and strength matter. And Jalen Duren is winning. So strength wins. Steven Adams is winning. Okay? Like being stronger than everybody helps. He is insanely strong. He is also younger than AJ DeBonsa. He is younger than Darren Peterson. He's doing grown man shit. And I will let you know, it's a very limited sample size right now at Duke for four games, but he is arguably having a better freshman start. Oh, no. He is undisputably having a better freshman start than Cooper Flagg did last year. He is having a better overall season than Cooper Flagg ended up putting up. And I would say Cooper had a historic season at Duke. So, same age.
There's some people who
Booz is amazing.
You've heard me actually say this before, but there's some people who don't need school, and that kid at Duke, he doesn't need to go to school. That's an adult right there.
Sure,
just
you know who
doesn't-
also
he's
doesn't
too-
need
he's too-
school?
he's
I
too
think he
strong, like-
wasting his time in school. I do.
He's too strong to be that skilled. It's unfair for these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just unfair for him because he has good footwork, good coordination. He can put the ball on the ground. And he has really good touch. So it's like when you put that with grown man strength. As for an 18, 19-year-old to be as strong, I can't say for sure. I don't know, but he looks like he's as strong as these 24, 25-year-old dudes. Like
He looks like an adult, huh?
Yeah, he's
That's a
moving. He's moving big dudes out of his way. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm seeing him like even like I brought up to you the other day. They're playing Indiana State, which it's Indiana State, but they had some big corn-fed cats over there, and he was just simple. It's easy. He's a little different. I can't wait to see what he does in the league.
Yeah, he's my favorite. I had him number one. I've had him number one for a while, from my perspective. Darren Peterson is intriguing to me, so I don't know. I've been quite strong on the side of it would be for me Cam 1, Darren 2, AJ 3. I'm still on the side of AJ's 3. That's been my position, but Cam and Darren are different, and I just think Cam Booz is amazing. I don't really have bad words to say about him. Some people are questioning his upside, but I think he's fantastic.
Dude in the chat just said that he hasn't played against real competition. I don't know if you know this, but the teams that he's going up against, like Western Carolina and Indiana State, those schools don't have one and done guys. Those schools have guys who've been in school 3-4 years, aka adults. And he's dominating.
What's he talking about though?
Talking about Cam Booz, didn't they play? They played Tennessee. They played.
Yeah.
They played,
and he destroyed
they played
Tennessee.
a lot.
But I'm just sticking with the schools like Western Carolina. I'm thinking about schools like that don't have
got
one
20-year-olds on the
yeah,
roster.
that got adults on the crew,
roster, yeah.
and he's kicking their ass. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Straight
my
kicking
thing
their
too.
ass.
My thing too, Chill, is I know it was high school, but that's his age. Like you play who you're against. But like I said, I go to the Hoop Summit. You know what I'm saying? So they're selling tickets for the Hoop Summit already, y'all. So if you're out in the Portland area, get them now. They're super cheap. You can get on the floor for about $40-$50, y'all. But so I went to the Hoop Summit and Cam Boozer and Jazzy Davidson stole the show. You know what I'm saying? They were playing against the best players in the world. You know what I'm saying? And Cam Boozer was out there a man amongst boys. And it was obvious at that point, like. Yeah, he's a step ahead. He's a step ahead. And mind you, like I said too, that day, Penn, like AJ DeBonsa looked very good as far as just his physical tools, his speed, his size, athleticism. It was just some minor things I was saying about him. But all these dudes are great basketball players. AJ's great, yep. Darren's great, right. Cam's great. You know what I'm saying? They're all great basketball players, and I think they all will be great in the NBA. It's just that at this point today, I think Cam Boozer is the most NBA ready. Now, AJ DeBonsa could very well end up having a better NBA career just based on that athleticism and whatnot. But that's not the same thing to me as who's NBA ready right now. I think Cam Boozer is the one that's ready right now that could play with those guys.
I agree with Vox. I think they're all franchise altering talents though. And AJ's athleticism jumps off the screen. Like his stride length, the way he's able to hop through the lane, get to these long elongated finishes. The shooting talent is intriguing. Like if everything hits with AJ, I could argue he has the highest ceiling, probably just because of like the big wing who can shot create, the athleticism, the defensive tools. But I do think there's probably just more questions with him. But these are all, like I said, 3 franchise changing talents. So it's not like just because I think AJ's third, it doesn't mean like I don't think he's great. I just think I prefer the other 2 as players right now, but long term, it doesn't.
I think Caleb Wilson is also going insane for North Carolina. So there's like serious talent at the top of this draft. I'm not going to say it blows last year out of the water because I'm very, very high on some of the players from last year's draft. Ron Harper, Cooper Flagg, of course, but I think it's a different level with these guys. And I genuinely do think like I would take Darren Peterson and AJ DeBonsa over Cooper Flagg in a redraft. So if I can combine these 2 drafts, I think the 2 best players are in this draft. I might say the 3 best players are in this draft. And then we can start talking about who the 4th, 5th, 6th best players are. But
Which
yeah.
is, I know we got to move on, Ron, but really quickly, Penn, I know you're a draft guy, and you too, Mars. How many hits can we have in this draft?
What's a hit?
Evan
Not a
Mobley's
bust.
hit.
Not a bust. Okay.
Ev-
Is Josh Giddey a hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scotty
But he
Barnes a
wasn't
hit?
for the team that drafted him.
Yes.
But yeah, I'd have to look deeper into the draft. Right now, I've only been paying attention to like the top guys. But from everything I've heard, this is a very deep draft, and I think drafts in general are just getting deeper. But at the top of the draft, it's easy to say now, oh yeah, I can see them all hitting. Reality is, of like the lottery, you're probably going to be lucky if like 7 of them pan out to the way people would expect.
Yeah.
But this draft, I think, does have the tools to be a really, 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 really good draft. I'll say that, but we're obviously very early.
Hey, somebody just said Tunde. Somebody just said Tunde. Tunde, boy.
Tunde nice too. I
Tunde,
like
Tunde got some. I told y'all about Tunde in the summertime. Remember I told y'all
That's
about
the kid I was talking about, right?
From
Yeah,
Yeah,
Baylor?
the one who like
Yeah.
Yeah, I told
yeah.
y'all saw him I told y'all saw him in the summertime. That's the kid I was telling you. And the Chris Sinek Jr. I sent you to him on X. From U of H. But Tunde,
you got
I went and seen
Nate Ament too. Nate Ament
too.
Yeah.
But I went and seen Tunde in the summertime. I think I told y'all when I went to Baylor and I was telling you they was getting ready for Team USA, and I was like, nah, he's special. Like he for sure. Right. He for sure special. Like Tunde like that, bro. I think he got so much potential to be a really, really good, damn good defender too. Like, like kind of like OJ and Anunoby vibes, but he not as big as an OG. He not as big as him, but he about 6'5", 6'6". He's strong.
He plays big,
jump.
Jordan.
Huh?
He plays big. Like
he plays big. That's why I said.
That's the kid I was talking about that was going at AJ in that game. He was giving AJ everything he can handle. He outplayed him.
Up here, Tunde that's where I saw the difference. They got another kid on their team. I always forget his damn name. The light skin guard at Baylor. He's an NBA player too. But Tunde up here is the separator for me. Like just talking to him and like trying to get his mindset and see how he take on coaching and take on practice. Like nah, that shit is like that. But I do agree with Ox and Mars about the clear cut picks for that I think 1 and 2 and 3. You know what I mean? You're not wrong with either one. I still think Cam Boozer is the most NBA ready. I know I saw Real Talk say he don't know how it's going to translate to the NBA. Shit. But at the same time, I'm starting to like AJ a lot more. I thought AJ cried a lot when I first saw him, but I'm starting to like him a lot more. Him playing in the NBA system under what's that coach name again? He came from the Suns. Kevin Young, I think that's his name. But him playing under that system, I like that. Darren Peterson, isn't Darren Peterson young? Isn't he like?
They're all young.
No, I'm saying is he like 17?
No.
He that young?
No.
He may be 18.
He is 18.
Okay, I don't know why. Cameron Carr is the dude I was talking about though for Baylor. But I still think Darren Peterson is like he just got that scoring shit figured out. Like,
what do you think about what do you think about Kingston Flemings?
From
U of H. Very
like
surprising considering the fact that Coach Sampson doesn't play freshmen or give them the freedom to do that. Him and Chris Sinek together. Him and both of them together.
I think Chris's high school stuff leaves me a little bit desiring more, and I'm getting like really strong questionable vibes, but I like the choice.
Why? You don't like his turnaround game? He got a good post.
I think he settles for too many jumpers, and his
I told you that in the summertime.
I don't think so, but
you might. I said I saw him playing a pro-am and he was doing that same shit.
Yeah, so like I think with him, choosing U of H is a really, really good sign for me with him, because that tells me you want to work. That tells me you want to be held accountable. That tells me you want to get better. That tells me you want to play defense. And I hope that Kelvin Sampson can turn him into like a really great player. I don't think he's gonna be one and done though.
I got to check out all these guys a lot.
Yeah,
real quick.
I'm
gonna check out a lot of these guys more. I haven't really seen too many of them except for obviously like AJ and Cam Boozer, who I've been watching a lot. But right now in November, y'all, is really the chance to watch a lot of mid-major basketball, y'all. Like, take advantage in November. That's when you get to watch a lot of the small schools, a lot of the the boys and girls, men and women, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the mid-major teams you could watch. Then
Shout out to mid-major basketball. Shout out
Love
to
it.
mid-major
Man,
basketball.
I love mid-major basketball. Mid-major hoops is great because you learn
I
so
played
much
mid-major
basketball.
basketball, so yes.
You learn so much
that's
basketball
the
by
best
watching
time
mid-major.
to steal sets and steal plays, man. They out there playing basketball.
Mid-major basketball is great, bro. Like,
Hell
it's
yeah.
great.
And
Man,
fellas,
it's always the gym too that come out of that.
Ox talked about people being NBA ready. Chill said some guys don't need to go to school. There are also, and Penn talked about guys in this draft potentially going first in last year's draft. Well, I got to talk about a guy that's the number one recruit in the nation. And he's probably going to go number one in next year's draft. His name is Tyron Stokes. He just recently
disagree.
committed. He just recently committed to a pretty good school up here in Seattle called Rainier Beach. I've been high on this dude since he was a sophomore and was playing with AJ. I've been known to say that he looked more impressive at Prolific Prep than AJ. I'm very high on him. NBA body already, physicality. I believe he could play in the NBA right now today. And I think he's going to slaughter college basketball. And I can't wait for him to go number one overall. I like him more than all of these guys.
Ron,
just me, though.
number one.
That's just me, though.
Number one. I'm gonna tell you about Tyron Stokes. Very good basketball player. Isn't he like 6'6", 6'7", around there? About 6'7"?
6'8". He every bit of 6'8". Every bit of 6'8".
Okay, we get him every bit of 6'8". We get him every bit of 6'8". Cool, chill. That and Mars.
And built like an NBA player right now.
Yeah, he is. He is. Number one, jump shot, very questionable. I saw him in the EYBL. Jump shot is very, very questionable. Number two, he can get to the basket and finish. He's not as quick as you think he is. But he's strong.
He's 6'8". You don't need to be.
He's strong.
Yeah, he's strong,
He's
so
not
he get away with it.
explosive, though.
But he's not as explosive. That's what I was about to say. He's not as explosive.
No,
That's
did
the same
see him in
concern
the
people have
EYBL.
with Cambuza, to be fair.
But that's the same
He's
concern
not
people had with
explosive. 6'11".
Dylan Harper and Cade Cunningham. It doesn't matter anymore.
9, 16.
He's not explosive.
6'11", Mars.
Maybe.
All right, fellas.
Merry Christmas.
But I will say about Tyron Stokes, that attitude shit is gonna catch up with him. It always does.
Now, if that's the case, then okay. But if we just talk about game, his game clears.
No, he got game, but that's against college. I mean, that's against high school kids. I still do think that he can
All
do.
these niggas played against high school kids.
No, but I'm saying how his translates to college basketball and the NBA. That's where I disagree with you. I don't think he can play in the NBA right now. It's just not fast enough, not explosive enough. He doesn't have a jump shot. He doesn't have the best touch either. Not that great of a
Who does he
defender
remind
either.
you of, Jordan? Who does he remind you of?
He don't really remind me of nobody, to be honest.
So he's
Like,
a
he doesn't remind
unicorn.
me.
Dope.
Huh?
So he's a unicorn. Dope.
No. I'm saying he doesn't remind me of nobody like that. I can say like in the NBA he plays like this dude. Like, no, I mean he's all right. Like for his size and what he can do, he's supposed to be doing what he's doing. I want to see him do it in college basketball. I want to see him do it in the NBA. I want to see him do it. I don't think he's number one pick ready. Though the attitude is gonna catch up with him too, Ron. I'm telling you, this shit is gonna catch up with him. But you know, I get it though. He's going to your high school. He going to, he going to Seattle. So I get that. But shit.
I'm not. But I've been tripping off Tyron since I said his sophomore year. It isn't because he's coming to Seattle. It is because he's playing at Beach. I'm not shouting about I am shouting about because of that. But I'm like Tyron is like that. And I think if he was in college this year, I sincerely believe it would be, and I guess it already is a big four with Caleb Wilson. You could say it's a big five with Nate Ament. However, he would be in that group, I believe. If he was at Louisville or Oregon or Kansas.
You think Nate Ament's going to go top 5?
Well, they have him right here at number 4. I couldn't get through the list.
So. I think that's going to change.
I'm not sure, but I haven't seen a whole lot of Tyron Stokes, but he shot 22% on jumpers this past season.
That's what I'm saying. Like he just doesn't have good touch either.
And that's and the misses are bad.
Yeah, he doesn't have good touch. Now he will make an exceptional play where he will drive down the goal and you would think he's gonna lay it up because he do it so slow and he'll punch it.
Dunk on your
ass. It's like nobody expected that because he was doing that shit so slow.
He like when it comes to physicality, he is the most like out of all these guys we mentioned, AJ, even Cam Boozer. And I'm not saying like Cam Boozer's bigger and he plays on the block, so yes, he's more like he's bigger. But when it comes to playing strong and playing like a grown man, he plays stronger than all of them dudes. He absorbs contact better than all of them dudes. So that's my thing.
He absorbs contact better than Cameron Boozer.
Yes, he does. But I mean, I'm saying like you gotta understand Cameron Boozer is a big man though.
You know
He's
what?
6'11",
You know what's
so,
really
like,
funny? I was talking to a scout the other day, and I said, I asked him the same question I asked Jordan. It's like, who does Tyron Stokes remind you of? Because I was talking to his trainer and stuff, and I was just kind of curious. And he said he reminds me of 3 players: Scotty Barnes, Karan Butler, and Jason Tatum.
I see the JT. I don't really like the Scotty Barnes comparison though.
I don't like the Karan Butler one either.
Wait, what player we talking about?
Tyron Stokes.
Tyron Stokes.
I totally see that. The 6'8" point guard stuff. I totally see that.